Are you racking your brain, looking everywhere, trying to find gifts that will get your kids outdoors and active this Christmas season? Well, if you are, then stay tuned because you're in the right spot. Alright everybody, welcome back to Fun Size Adventures. As always, I'm Jeff Smith, and this is our family vlog all about getting our kids outdoors and active. But today is going to be a little bit different. Today we're bringing to you the first ever Fun Size Adventure Holiday Gift Guide. And it's jam-packed with gifts that will get your kids outdoors and active. Now if you're like me, you have kids that love to play outside, love to do things outside, and you don't want to give them more like plastic toys, like action figures, and just something else that's gonna get thrown in the toy bin and never get played with again. You wanna give them something that will help them to get outside, to get active, and to go on adventures. And that's the sort of thing we have on our list today. All right, first up on our list is gonna be a Slackline. Now, a Slackline is a great gift for kids because it not only helps them learn to balance, but there's a challenge to it. It's not easy to do, and that makes them want to try over and over again. And what seems like a simple task turns into hours and hours of exercise. Now, one thing I would recommend is to get one like this that has a secondary overhead line that helps to kind of get the hang of it, because let me tell you, it looks easy, but it is not easy to cross the slack line without anything to hold your hands onto. And slack lines are fairly inexpensive, so this is a great gift anybody can afford to put under their tree. Depending where you live, when there's Christmas, there's snow. That's why second item on our list is going to be snowshoes. Now, it's fun to get outside and hike, and it's fun to do that all year round, but when it gets really deep snow on the ground, you need snowshoes. And snowshoes come in all different shapes and sizes, but the ones you see here were all about $40. They're fairly inexpensive, and if you get the right size, they can use them for multiple years, especially if you have multiple kids. They can cycle through them. And you don't need to go on giant hikes with snowshoes on. It's going to be slow going, especially in the deep snow, so even just to trudge around your yard or around your local park is going to be an adventure if you have snowshoes. The third item on our list is going to be a trampoline. Now this is probably the most expensive item on our list. Depending on the size, this could range between $250 to $350, but it is worth it. This will last you for years and years and years, and it's so much fun, so much exercise, just bouncing and learning to like manipulate your body in the air, and it's a great way for kids to learn to just be more agile. And it's kind of like an entryway into gymnastics. One thing I would recommend is make sure you get one with the net like this, especially if you have smaller kids, because you don't want them falling off the side. The next item on our list is going to be a Ninja line. This item is fairly inexpensive, ranging probably between $50 to $70 depending on what type you get, and there's a lot of different varieties. Now, a Ninja line is going to be great for getting your kids to develop that upper body strength, and can just be strung between two trees and basically turn your yard into a jungle gym. You can have hours of fun with a Ninja line. Alright, back again with the cold weather gear for the next item on our list. If it's below freezing, then you have ice, whether it's a public ice rink or whether it's out on a pond. Be sure to always be careful and be safe if you go out on a pond to make sure the ice is thick enough. Ice skates are a lot of fun and have been for generations. It's the sort of thing that you need to develop coordination in order to get it, but as long as you have your puffy snow clothes on, even if you fall, you're not going to get too hurt. And a good pair of ice skates, the ones the kids have in these videos, are fairly inexpensive. I believe they're between $20 to $30, so check them out. And these ones are adjustable, so they will be able to grow with your kids. Much like the snowshoes, they'll be able to be used for a few winters, and then if they have younger siblings, you can pass them down. Alright, now we're coming towards the end of our list, and I know you people that don't have snow are feeling a little bit left out, but the next one is right up your alley. This one's going to be a face mask and snorkel set. Now these are fairly inexpensive as well. You could get a good pair for under $30, and sets like this are great to get your kids interested in swimming. Learning how to snorkel just opens up a whole new world for your kids to explore, and is definitely worth the investment. They'll be able to use this for years to come. Alright, the final item on our Fun Size Adventure gift guide for the year 2020 is a Zipline. Now, Zipline is going to be a little bit more expensive, but let me tell you, this has been the single greatest thing that we have bought for our yard in years. The kids all enjoy it. You might not think it's much exercise zipping down that line, but having to run back up the hill in between really gives the kids a workout, and all the kids' friends and cousins love coming to our house to use the Zipline. And these come in a variety of lengths, so make sure you buy one that fits the proper length between the trees you have. As well as, once you have the kit, This should be fully upgradable, and we're actually, on a future episode, we're going to try to upgrade ours to a longer wire, so stay tuned for that. Well, I hope that this list gave you some ideas for things to get your kids this Christmas, for things that they can find under the tree that will aid in getting them outdoors and active and more healthy in 2021. And you'll probably want to use these things yourself, because you're going to want to get in on the action too, Mom and Dad. And if you're interested in any of the items you saw in this video, the links are down in the description, so go check them out. And if you want to see more from us, where we normally go on all kinds of adventure using gear like this and much, much more, be sure to subscribe. And until next time, go out there and have a fun-sized adventure of your own.